Hey there, and welcome. So, today I wanted to share with you how you really do believe in yourself, and I want to prove that to you. So, the very first reason, well, I want to talk a little bit about why I wanted to do this topic. So, a lot of times people say, I really just don't believe in myself, or I don't think that I can do it. How can I do what you've done, or how can I get the results that other people have gotten? And they say they don't believe in themselves, but I really think that you do believe in yourself, and I want to prove that to you today. Um, by the way, I'm streaming for the first time live through the open broadcast thing on my computer, so if things are a little off, please let me know. Please make sure, can you let me know that you can hear me? I'd love to have you put like one in the chat bar to just know that you can hear me. Um, Let me see. I don't know. I'm not sure if you can hear me or not. Okay. So I'm just going to go on. Hopefully you can hear me. If you can't, I guess I'll be re-recording this. Okay. So reason number one that you really, truly do believe in yourself. You do believe in yourself because you would have never started. So if you're having that, like, I don't know if I can do this, the doubts, the insecurities in your business, I'm here to tell you, if you did not believe in yourself, at least some part of you didn't believe in yourself, you would have never started in the first place. So there is something inside of you that really truly does believe that this is possible for you and that you can do this. And so anytime that you're having that doubt, that self insecurity, that I'm not sure if I can just move past it, first of all, I want you to remember that it's normal. It's part of the entrepreneurial roller coaster, but tap into that moment that you made the decision to go into your business. You have that available to you every single day. And so use that if you're feeling the doubt, if you're feeling the insecurity, if you're feeling unsure about yourself, you have that at your disposal. It's there for you. Okay. Reason number two that you really, truly do believe in yourself. You wouldn't have kept going past the entrepreneurial roller coaster if you didn't believe in yourself. So no matter if you've been in entrepreneurship for even 2 days, you know that there's a roller coaster, there's the up and the down. And if you didn't believe in yourself, you wouldn't have made it past day 2, because you likely have already experienced the ups, the downs, and honestly, getting started is the hardest part, because that's like what takes that belief, what takes that like bold action, that like I'm doing this, and the commitment, right? And then the first step. So you wouldn't have made it to day whatever you're at, whether it's day 3 or day 300. You wouldn't have made it to today if you didn't believe in yourself. So again, this is all here for you every single day for you to tap into. Reason number 3 that you really and truly do believe in yourself. You wouldn't have gambled with your most precious resource if you didn't believe in yourself. So as you guys know, I've talked about this before. I believe that your most precious resource is time, because time is something that you can't get back. You can get back money, you can get back a lot of other resources, but time is your most valuable resource. And so you wouldn't have put in the time if you didn't believe in yourself to some degree. And yeah, so I think what happens is when we get into this doubt and this lack of believing is that it's really just a story that we tell ourselves, because it's so much easier to say, I didn't believe it was going to happen anyways, and to use that as an excuse, than it is for us to say, I put my all in and I still didn't get what I wanted. So I want you to encourage you that through the failures, through these stumbling blocks, through all of this stuff that we face, is where we start to see the success. I talked yesterday in my live stream about how I have this course that is selling. Well, it did. I turned it off, but I was selling it on autopilot every single day. And it was selling about one course a day. And I was doing nothing like to actually sell the course, meaning no discovery calls, none of that. And it didn't start that way, right? Like I had a lot of trial and error. I had to do Facebook ads. I had to redo the Facebook ads. I had to rechange the funnel. And I'm still rechanging that funnel. And so it was only through those little stumbling blocks that I started to see what was possible and how I could tweak things and how I could adjust things. And so when you're in that moment of doubt and lacking self-belief, you can always tap into switching it to, I'm gonna do the best I can. And even if I don't get the result that I want, that is quote unquote successful, I can still get to where I wanna go. That's not gonna stop me from getting to where I wanna go. In fact, I'm gonna prove that whole thing wrong and getting to where I wanna go anyways. And the way that you do that is through believing in yourself and believing that you can figure anything out. And so, and you can, like everything, like I think Marie Forleo says this quote, everything is figure outable. And that is so true. Everything is figure outable. Okay. Lastly, I want to talk a little bit about how else you might be able to combat this old story. And every time that you think that you can't do something, grab something like this, like a little rubber band, and just kind of snap it on your wrist. Another great tool, I guess, that I use is EFT. And so you can do EFT tapping. Brad Yates is my favorite resource for EFT tapping. He is on YouTube. If you just put Brad Yates EFT tapping, it'll come right up. He's got hundreds of videos that you can use. And tapping, EFT tapping, is just tapping on different points in your body that are acupressure points. And basically what it does is helps you to stop the negative thought patterns and start to instill some positive thought patterns into the mix. And the last thing that you can do is extreme gratitude for where you are. Extreme gratitude for making it to day 3. Extreme gratitude for making it to day 50. Extreme gratitude for every little accomplishment, every opt-in, every like on your Facebook page, and really starting to take ownership and see the results that you have gotten so far. So if you're struggling with self-belief, remember that you really and truly do believe in yourself. Remind yourself of the 3 things that I shared with you. Number 1, you would have never started if you didn't believe in yourself. Number 2 is you would have never gotten to the day that you're at if you didn't believe in yourself. And number 3 is you were willing to give up your most valuable resource to get to where you are, and that is time. So you absolutely do believe in yourself. And if you are struggling, you have so many resources to tap into. And that is a joke because EFT tapping, but so many resources that you can use at your disposal. And that is my live stream for today. This is a little different because I don't see any comments. I don't know if you have any comments. Again, I'm using this new tool that I'm not really sure how to use. And I might have to record this whole thing all over again, but that's okay. So have an awesome day, and I will talk to you soon. And I'll be commenting here below because I can't see any of your comments. So have an awesome day. Talk to you soon. Bye.